Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutation of the Akim, pushing out the word in truth and sincerity of the hopeful elect around the globe. I just wanted to share this quick clip, all right, going into this woman finding this secret covenant of the elites, you know, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, what they believe, and all things that go hand in hand with the scriptures. That's why we know, whether people think that it's fabricated or conspiracy theory, we know that it's conspiracy facts, and these are facts in the holy scriptures. All right, so just wanted to share. This goes deep, goes hand in hand with their agenda if you have your eyes open. And again, what proves it to be truth is the book of wisdom, the Holy Bible, KJV version 1611, all right, the most accurate translation that we have, all right. That book is alive. Prophecy is what proves it, and here we go.
To have been written by the Rockefellers, but look, I thought this was crazy. This is what the Chat GPT AI responded when I asked it to type out the secret for me. I ended up finding a video of this woman right here reading it.
The secret was created by none other than the Rockefellers, and maybe even someone even higher than them, let's be honest. But this is their secret in their clause of things that they wanted to follow. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or a critical thinker and you're aware of what's been going on in the world, you're going to know exactly how suitable this is. This is written word for word, and I want to read it to you. Okay, so bear with me. The secret, an illusion that will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good, with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods, so many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we will accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of the passage through higher realms. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach their higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans.
So,
This will be one of the wildest things you've
these are all things that go hand in hand. Again, so-called conspiracy theory or whatnot, but it goes hand in hand with the scriptures. And we'll get Micah 2:1 and a couple precepts. Woe, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And we always say, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Everything that covenant is going into, to keep the secrecy, to get them to continue hating each other, divide and conquer of the Israelites, because we are not the minorities, we are the majority, okay? So to bring fear, death, and destruction, full indoctrination, full oppression, all right, full control, they need to keep you poisoned and of a brittle mind, body, sickly, okay? More poisons. And the poison of the mind, how Nas had that song, Poison. Yeah, absolutely. So, from that to creating the hate on hate versus brother, okay? The so-called eugenics, all right, which it means that master gene, all right, that they're trying to do. And again, because they're not the master gene, Jacob was stronger, Jacob was smarter, Jacob was chosen, all right? Esau is still trying to become the master gene by what? By genocide, okay? By gene homicide, okay? Destroy the Israelites the best of his ability that he can, because it's a futile mission, because it cannot be destroyed. That is the nation whom the Lord made the world and worlds for, okay? Especially his elect, That is the world that is spoken about in John 3:16, that the fake church butchers, all right? A world of righteousness, wherein dwelleth righteousness, okay? That's who the Lord was sent, be the sacrificial lamb for. Not for this wicked-ass kingdom of brother versus brother, of perverseness, of everything upside down, disorder, chaos, all right? So these devils have their secret covenant, which is to destroy all good, all right? Destroy the Israelites off the face of the earth, destroy righteousness off the face of the earth, and for them to be the master gene, because the Israelites are now done away with, so he gets his birthright back. That's what the goal of these Edomites is, all right? And us with this word, starting with the prophets, the apostles, elders, we are persecuted for it, and they want to do away with us first. Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. The way that they oppress us, all right? Well, let's go into that Hebrew word for oppress, all right? To press upon, oppress, violate, defraud, do violence, all right? From the Hebrew word ashak, all right? Do violence on, get deceitful, wrong, to wrong us, to oppress us. So the way that this devil has been able to oppress us, first and foremost, is taking away our heritage, taking away our book, our light, our God, our doctrine, our morals, our law, statutes, and commandments that make us pure and righteous and have longer and better lives and not be oppressed, and watch our dietary law and be of consciousness and not have this way of fucking life of a fucked up society, fucked up community, all right? They're pressing upon us their bullshit. We are being exploited. Them treating themselves like they're the people, all right? Taxing us, having us pay tribute to them, but we're the people. To be exploited, be crushed. We're being crushed, all right? So now, let's jump over to Deuteronomy, so we see that it's all hand in hand with what the secret covenant is speaking against. The law, statutes, and commandments, and the curses that it said that we were going to have upon us when we violate them. All right, Deuteronomy 28:46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So we're going to know by these people that are cursed, the oppressed, the ones that are going through this hell, who the real Israelites are. All right? Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. So see, we would have had the abundance of all things, but because we went off, all right, we're not getting the abundance. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So that's why we have this yoke of iron upon our necks. All right. Let's jump down to where we're talking about even brother versus brother. Deuteronomy 28:54. So that man that is tender among you, all right, or a righteous man of Israelite caliber, all right, tender from the Hebrew word rock means tender, soft, delicate, weak of heart, timid, soft, gentle. What they're really going into is just that man that is of a meek spirit, all right. He's meek, he's not prideful. He's a man, but he's a Israelite man of peace, all right? So that man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil, all right? Even that man that is kind-hearted, all right? His eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. So those are curses that we see in our families. You don't see that happening to the so-called fake Jew, all right? Where the curls and the Abraham Lincoln suits, all right? They have a whole school of children behind them from ages 18 to 2 months old. You just see year after year, they're populating. They get to have their families together, all right? But us, we have hatred. We have the courts against us. For our so-called women against some so-called assistants, they have to have their family split. All right, it's all a setup, all going hand in hand with this secret covenant being spoken of. Us eating poisons to live. All right, that's there. Okay, so-called GMOs, Monsanto. Look these things up. No, the artificial damn food that causes sickness and ailments in us, down to our damn shower heads and the water that we bathe in, the drinking water that we have, everything. Okay, poisons. So we got to be aware, and we have to go for mercy and have the Heavenly Father and His Son, and not be part of these damn wicked ass customs, fake ass holidays, unholy days. All right, like Thank Slaughter. All right, Thank Slaughter Day, or so-called witchcraft Halloween, or this Saturnalia, so-called Christmas, Xmas, crossing out of the Lord. You know, we have to know what we're taking part of in the rituals, because they do get energy from us partaking. From us partaking along with them is a ritual to glorify them, and why they stay in power and we stay at the bottom. So the Lord is only going to be looking to gather His elect. And so if you're of the elect, come out of that witchcraft and come back, because we have to counter this devil energy. All right. So with that, I pray brothers and the few sisters is edified. Till next time, shalom. All honor, love, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.